In this video, we're going to look at create mode in the AI Assistant. So let's open up the AI Assistant and we'll make sure we're in create mode and not action mode. You'll notice that by create mode will be more highlighted and action mode will be more grayed out. Okay, so create mode is a great way to create new content in your account. You can use the AI Assistant to get ideas or create new content based on anything you want. You've got the full power of ChatGPT to ask any questions that you like, and then you can use that content across your account. So a good thing to do is to start by asking a question. I'm going to ask a question about creating some blog title ideas. Create 5 blog title ideas based around the topic of AI in video, and we'll click go and see what the AI comes back with. Okay, so that's fantastic. We've got 5 blog title ideas, and you'll notice that we've got down here 3 buttons: copy, add to, and send to action mode. So I'll explain what those do now. Copy is a very straightforward way to copy the 5 items or any output that the AI Assistant gives you to your clipboard. So if I click copy, you'll see up here we've got a new message to say that the message has been copied to clipboard, and that means that I can copy the content, the answers that the AI gives me, and I can take that to anywhere I want. So I could paste it somewhere in my account, but I could also take that and paste it into a Word doc or a spreadsheet or on the web somewhere. I can take it and I can paste that content anywhere I want to use it. So it's a great way just to take that answer, copy it to clipboard, and use that somewhere else. But we have another couple of ways that you can specifically use the answers that AI gives you within your account too. So if we look at the add to button next, I can click that and it will open up a new pop-up that takes our AI generated answer here, and it lets me put that somewhere else in my account. So the first thing I have to do is I choose a project. So if we choose our new client onboarding project, for example, and then we get to decide where do we want to put this content. So I can save it as the project description, which is the default answer, and that will paste it as the description in that project. I can add it to an existing task description, or I can create a whole new task using this as the task description. If I do that, I'm asked for the name of the task. So let's do that. Let's say AI in video task ideas, and we'll click save. And you can see that that task has been created successfully. So let's close the modal and we'll go to the new client onboarding project. We'll go to tasks and we'll see that we've got this new task down the bottom, AI in video task ideas. And if I open that up, there we go. There's our AI generated idea there. So it means that we've taken the answer that AI has given us and we've put it into a task, which is fantastic. It means that we can use the AI created content and put it in different places in our account. So let's go back to our AI Assistant and let's say that we want to continue the current conversation. Let's go back to add to, and let's say that we now want to, we'll use new client onboarding again, but maybe this time we want to do something different with it. We could add it to an existing note, or we could actually create a new note. So let's do that. Let's create a new note, and instead of adding this as a task, we'll say we want to create that as a new note called AI in video. And if I click save, you'll see that it says new note has been created successfully. So if I go back to new client onboarding now, you'll see we now have a notes tool, and if I come in here, we have a new note and we have the content in here. Fantastic. So let's continue our current conversation again. And now what we can do is we want to send, we've got a third button along, which is to send to action mode. So we've got 5 options here. Let's send these titles to action mode. And when we go to action mode, you'll see that's now highlighted up here. And you can see we get the options to create a project, update a project, create tasks, or update tasks. So because we've got 5 points here, 5 bulleted ideas, let's create 5 tasks based on those ideas. So you'll see that's added in as our prompt, and now we just need to tell the action mode what we want to do with this. So I say create a task for each point, and I'll say in this project, because I'm currently in the new client onboarding project. Of course, it doesn't make total sense to have some AI and video tasks in here, but this is just as a demonstration. So let's click go. And because we're now generating 5 different tasks, it takes a few seconds to come back with the full action prompt for us to review. You can see it's now done that, and we can review these tasks. In here, I haven't actually added a date or any specific people. We've just asked it to create the tasks. Let's click run, and we can then click on the link below here, and we can see now in here we now have all these as separate tasks as well. So using create mode with action mode is super powerful, because you can ask the AI to create something, and then you can take that into action mode to ask it to do something within your account. So instead of having just the one task with the 5 options, we've now, using action mode, got 5 separate tasks that we can add dates to, we can add different statuses to, we can add people to, and we can move those through our process and actually perhaps create these different blog posts based on the content that AI has generated for us. If we just go back to create mode one more time, just going to click it back into create mode, and let's continue our current conversation. You'll see we've gone through copy, add to, and send to action mode, but I just want to show you, as you highlight each option, you'll see a little icon shows at the left hand side where the number is, and if you hover over one of these, you'll see that we can copy, add to, or send to action mode for each individual item here. So say for example I like this idea more than the others, exploring the future of entertainment. Perhaps I just want to use this one, and I'll hover over this, I'll click add to, and you'll see that it's only this item that's selected. And this is a great way to say I want to ask AI to generate me some content or some ideas, and just use sections of the generated idea for future use. So just to show you, you can either copy, add to, or send to action mode the whole answer, or you can do it point by point. I hope that gives you a general overview of create mode, which is a great way to use the AI assistant to create new content and ideas and then use them in your account in many different ways.